LKS Starkenberg operates an agricultural machinery dealership with 2 locations along with an agricultural service centre. In this video series, we present the activities of the family-run business and keep you up to date with the latest news. Part 4 demonstrates the largest and most powerful agricultural machines in the product range, and we take a look at the sugar beet. Since the company was founded in 1991, LKS has been running its agricultural service and agricultural machinery business in parallel. The various services relating to sugar beet cultivation, from sowing and hoeing to harvesting and clamp covering, form the most important part of the contracting business. The company invested in a Tammo L from Fendt in order to be even more effective in sowing. The precision seed drill is close to fully equipped to meet all customer requirements for beet planting and shortly afterwards maize sowing. For example, this customer does not require subsoil fertilization. The furrow cleaners have also been removed as intensive seedbed preparation has already taken place here. The seed drill has a working width of 9 meters and sows on 18 rows. With an average working speed of 12 to 13 kilometers an hour, the Tammo covers a good hectare, and with maximum precision. Seed separation and placement are monitored in real time, and deviations from the target values are immediately reported to the driver on the tablet. The Fendt Tammo is pulled by a 728 Vario Generation 7. This is a very important tractor model for both the agricultural service and agricultural machinery dealerships. LKS has its main site at Starkenberg in Thuringia. In addition to the modern office building, which is only a few years old, there are spacious and well-equipped workshop facilities on the premises. This is where both large and small agricultural machines are repaired and overhauled, or new machines are prepared for delivery. In the first 3 videos in this short film series, we introduced you to the individual areas of the company, including the highly important spare parts logistics for a dealer. We also looked at training, which is crucial both in the agricultural machinery trade and at LKS Agrarservice Starkenberg. In addition to Fendt, Lemken and Strautmann, the Czech manufacturer Bednar is an important brand in the sale of new machinery, particularly for larger working widths, mulchers and subsoilers. The cooperation with the equipment manufacturer has been ongoing for 15 years. One satisfied customer is the agricultural business Jan Friedrich Rolfing from Liederstedt in Saxony-Anhalt. The farm relies on the 12-meter-wide Swifter for seedbed preparation. The fields will be prepared for the second phase of potato planting in early April. A total of 310 hectares of potatoes are grown on the Rolfing farm, 80 hectares of which were planted as early potatoes at the end of February and are now covered with fleece. The town centre of Nebra and Witzenburg Castle can be seen in the background of these photos. The valley along the Unstrut River makes a lovely backdrop to showcase the Fendt tracked tractor. The aim here is to prepare the heavy soil after the winter furrow so that it is finely crumbled and to disrupt the capillary action in order to retain the moisture in the soil. the Swifter was equipped with 3 rollers for intensive crumbling. In the coming days, potatoes will be planted here in 6 rows. Jan Friedrich Rolfing runs the farm together with his wife and several employees and apprentices. The farm covers 2,000 hectares, 10% of which is organic. In addition to arable farming, the farm also keeps sows. Another good customer for LKS is the Bednar Agricultural Cooperative. Half of its fleet has been fully equipped with Fendt agricultural machinery in recent years. Marian manages the Technical Support Centre, which also includes a Rogator crop protection sprayer. On this day, the oilseed rape is to be treated with a fungicide, and the pest species known as the oilseed rape beetle is also being monitored. One of the employees, Robin, is a trained farmer who travels a great deal with the sprayer. The Rogator was ordered with a 36-metre boom and a tank capacity of 6,000 litres. The narrow maintenance tyres are otherwise generally used to treat potatoes and bush beans. The end sensor is a special feature. LKS Starkenberg provided support with the installation and commissioning of the device. The sensor uses light reflection to determine the biomass content during the pass. This means that the use of growth regulators, for example, can be adjusted in real time as required. The Rogator has been one of the most crucial product groups for the agricultural machinery dealer for many years. Around 25 vehicles are currently serviced in the sales region, but used machines are also regularly repaired and customised in the workshop. The Bednar Agricultural Cooperative cultivates around 5,000 hectares. The Fendt 1167 MT Vario plays the main role in soil cultivation. The 673 horsepower arable giant clocks up 1,500 operating hours per year in spring and autumn. During peak work periods, the tracked tractor is running around the clock. At LKS Starkenberg, the large tracked tractors are regarded as a specialised machine, similar to a combine harvester or the Rogator. As in this case, customers want a demo lasting several days before they sign a contract, and the stocking of spare parts and servicing of such a key machine also require special attention. But at LKS they know their way around powerful giants. The first Challenger tracked tractor was sold back in 2002. There are currently around 24 Fendt tractors or tracked tractors with more than 500 horsepower on the road in the sales region. Alongside the 1167 Vario MT, another giant will be out and about in the fields of the Bednar Agricultural Cooperative next summer. After supporting the Ideal 10T as a loaned machine during the 2024 grain harvest, the combine harvester will now be permanently added to the fleet. During our filming, Fendt's most powerful combine harvester underwent a post-harvest check at the LKS branch in Bobcat. In addition to a thorough inspection, wear parts are also replaced and fluids topped up during the check. The combine harvester will also be fitted with a 13.8 metre wide flex header from Geringhof, which will also be prepared for harvesting by LKS. Back to the sugar beet and turning work, which we carried out in late November 2024. The LKS Agrarservice team had to cancel the night shift due to excessive rainfall, meaning the morning hours could be used for maintenance and repair work. In 24/7 operation, such forced breaks are often quite favourable for the technicians, but the roper should be rolling again by midday. In the meantime, we'll take a look at the clamp covering. On the outskirts of Leipzig, the agricultural company Saatgut Plausig uses fleece to protect the sugar beet from the sun and frost. The clamp covering equipment comes from Klunder. Depending on the weather, the fleece can be reused for several years. Around 30 meters are wound into a 6-meter wide roll. For the LKS Agrarservice team, clamp covering is an important field of activity that generates a great deal of hours at the end of the season. Approximately 300,000 tons of sugar beet were covered with fleece in 2024 and uncovered again a few days or weeks later, depending on the delivery date. In this case, it is one of the largest single clamp covers that was processed. Around 11,500 tons of sugar beet are spread over 1.6 kilometers. Back to the harvesters. They were rescheduled at short notice to clear the final hectares for the customer at this location with combined forces. 3 out of 4 Roper Tiger 6S from LKS Agrarservice are now here together in one field. A total of 2,388 horsepower. And the Fendt 1050 Vario with overload is also due to join in the action later on. After a rainy start to the day, a perfect autumn sunset is on the horizon, making the perfect season finale for those of us behind the cameras too. The Bergmann Sugar Beet Cleaner Chaser was put into service for the 2024 campaign. LKS wants to give customers greater flexibility in the selection of beet fields. This is because the bunker of the beet harvester will eventually be full, especially in very long fields. The bunker of the Tridem trailer, which has a capacity of almost 51 cubic meters, offers the option of relieving the logistics and avoiding empty runs of the harvesters. Thanks to the crab steering, the combination is also gentle on the soil when travelling. And the cleaning performance of the RRW 500 when unloading the crop onto the forage heap should not be overlooked either. If you'd like to find out more about LKS Starkenberg, be sure to watch the previously published videos parts 1 to 3. Here we also show you the mechanical hoeing and cultivation equipment used for maize and beet cultivation. Of course, you can also find LKS on Instagram, and for the first time at the shared Fendt stand at Agritechnica 2025.